everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you want to know how to get this love note, Valentine's Day, skull type look and chit chat with me, just keep on watching. To start out, I already did my foundation, and you can do all your base makeup like contour and whatnot. I put my hair in 2 ponytails, and I also put in eye contacts. Now the reason why I have the stickers on my forehead is to use them as kind of like a stencil, so when I peel it off, you'll see my skin and it'll be in the shape of a heart. So I'm putting pink face paint all over my forehead, and I made that by mixing white and red, and I'm going to do the same thing on my neck. Now let me talk about why I haven't posted anything for the past 2 months. That is because I got COVID, and at no fault of my own either. I have a very bad immune system, which means I get sick really easily. So when COVID came to America, I quarantined myself. Like since the very beginning, I haven't left my house in over a year. So now you're probably wondering, how did I get the coronavirus? Well, let me tell you. Someone that I live with did not take the same safety precautions as me, and they were going out and about and living their life, and so they caught it and they brought it to me because we live in the same place. It has been absolutely horrible for me. I've been to the ER twice and I can't breathe, but I'll get more into that later. Now I'm taking some setting powder and setting everything I just did, because this makeup has got to be set or it will smear and smudge and mix together and it'll be a whole mess. So one of the symptoms of COVID is shortness of breath, and I already have bad asthma on top of that, so it was just a double whammy for me. Now I'm taking a purple eyeshadow from the James Charles palette, and I'm just defining my forehead, and I'm going to be doing the same thing to my neck. But yeah, my shortness of breath has been really bad, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but this whole voiceover is being done in multiple takes. Like every couple of sentences, I'm stopping and having to take a deep breath and try to breathe and start recording again. But the first time I was in the ER, they had to send me away because my oxygen level was good, and they're only allowed to keep people whose oxygen levels are low. But my oxygen levels have been good, which means I am getting air. But the second time I had to go to the ER, they did a lot more to try to help me get better. But right now for the makeup look, I'm taking the same purple shade and stamping around the hearts, so when I peel the sticker off, it will be more defined. Anyways, they took my blood work both times I went. The second time I went, they completely blew my vein, and my arm is still bruised up to this very day, and that was like 2 weeks ago. And now I'm doing the same stamping motion that I did on my neck to the stickers on my forehead. But yeah, my symptoms from COVID have been literally anything and everything you can think of. Like my body has been sore to the touch. I've been coughing like crazy. I can't breathe. I've had chills. I've had sweats. I've had headaches. And the smell is horrible. Now I'm taking the bright neon pink shade from the James Charles Morphe palette and dragging it down my neck and kind of making it look like it was stained from dripping down my neck. That sounded really weird. I just said neck twice, and I don't know, it just sounded weird. I don't know. I'm not changing it. But I did just want to point that out. And now I'm taking the other purples and pinks from that palette and doing the same thing I just did. But yeah, the smell has been horrible. I don't know what happened with that because I didn't think that I lost my sense of smell. But now it just smells like rotten eggs everywhere I go. And I know it's not me because I take showers. Don't worry about me, I take my showers, so I don't know if the earth just smells like crap and I'm just now seeing it, but it smells horrible. horrible. Oh yeah, I'm also taking the black shade and doing the same thing. So this look consists of the colors pink, purple, and black, and a hint of red. But we haven't gotten that far yet, have we? Now here's the satisfying part, removing all the stickers. I also forget one of the stickers, but I take it off later. And that might bug some people, knowing that there's one sticker left. There's that sticker that I forgot. Oh, and now I'm doing the handwriting marks, like the X's and hearts and stuff, kind of just to give it like a love note, elementary, middle school type note. You know those little doodles you do? Yeah, doodles, that's what I'm doing. I just want to say I've only been doing makeup like this for 6 months, so this will not be anything comparable to the original inspiration I showed at the beginning of the video, but I think it's good enough. And I did start doing makeup like this in August, but since I've been sick for a full month, I'm gonna just say I've only been doing makeup for 6 months. So, don't judge me. Well, actually, do judge me. Let me know how you think I did in the comments below. Yeah, judge me. Judge me all you want. There goes my concentration face. You'll see that a lot. Oh my gosh. But back to COVID talk. I am frustrated as all get out. Because technically I'm not contagious anymore. Everyone else in my house also caught it, and now they're all negative. I haven't gotten tested again, but I assume I am negative. But me and one other person have lingering side effects. The other person is coughing nonstop, and I'm coughing like crazy as well. Oh yeah, I'm doing the hint of red. I'm doing a red heart on my neck right now. But yeah, I'm frustrated because I did everything I could in my power to stay home and not go out so I don't catch COVID. And I caught it anyways, and now I have lingering side effects, and it's been tough. But I mean, I'm thankful I'm not like, the one of the bad cases where they don't survive, but it still sucks nonetheless. Oh, that was a fancy word. Well, now I'm taking a white face paint and doing the same drips that I did earlier with the eyeshadow. I'm just doing a little bit of white, just a hint of white. Oh yeah, from this point on, all the video footage I have is mirrored so you can read the words on my forehead. And this was the scariest part for me, was having to do this, because if I messed up, I would literally have to start all the way over. And FYI, I messed up. You just saw it on the Y. But I didn't start over. I wasn't about to do it. My handwriting is horrible. Like, I have the penmanship of a second grade boy. Like, I do not have that fancy, frilly, foo-foo girl handwriting. My handwriting is horrible. Like, what you see on my forehead is my actual handwriting, and it's not good. So if anyone has any tips on how to make your handwriting better, I would love to know. Also, I know you're listening to this and you're probably thinking, bruh, she sounds fine. She sounds perfectly healthy. Well, let me tell you, if you could see the amount of takes and retakes and snippets and clips and cuts and editing that I have put to make this voiceover sound thorough. I think that's the right word. I don't know. You should see the editing that I'm doing on these voiceover clips. Also, I had to do the check yes or no thing off the camera because I was just so shaky. And now I'm doing the little doodles all over my forehead. Now I'm taking the purple shadow in the James Charles palette and doing the drip thing that I did on my neck, just to give it a little bit more detail. Y'all, I had no idea what I was gonna do for my eyebrows. I was gonna do light pink, but when I did it, it didn't look right. So then I tried red. Then I tried an ombre red to pink. And I really didn't want purple because I didn't want the look to be so purple. But, well, I did purple, so I don't know. I did purple, and I think that's what looked the best. I did a little of that neon pink from the James Charles palette on the beginnings of my eyebrows to kind of ombre it, but yeah, that's what I ended up doing. And I didn't get on camera because I was literally just experimenting, so I literally had no idea what I was doing, so I only recorded the very end of it. And now for the eyeshadow, I'm just taking that bright neon pink shade again and doing whatever this is called. I have no idea what it's called. Almost like a cut crease or something. I think it's called a cut crease, but I'm not cutting my crease, so I don't know. When I want to do like a special eyeshadow, that's literally all I do because that's all I know how to do. I am not good at eyeshadows. I'm not good at contour. I'm not good at blush. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't do any of that regular stuff at all. I have no idea how. If you made it this far, comment the bear emoji, like the teddy bear. You know, for Valentine's Day, you get teddy bears. Yeah, and if you don't have the bear emoji, just comment bear. Just comment the word bear. Y'all, so this was my first time using this e.l.f. eyeliner, and the tip of it was so stiff. It felt like I kept poking myself in the eye even though I wasn't. It was just so hard to bend. Like, it was not bendable at all. You can tell by how I'm using it. And then I remembered I have a new e.l.f. liner that's not that one. And so I switch out to that in a second. But yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me how I do my eyeliner, and that's basically how I do it. Like with any eyeliner I have, that's like, this is how I do it. But the extra stuff I'm about to do right now, I don't do that. And now I'm just adding the fake lashes at the bottom. And I actually don't know how to do lashes either, so I just did not put lashes on this look, but I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend it. I meant to try to do it. I completely forgot, so I just didn't even do it at all. But yeah, there's my fake lashes on the bottom, and I'm going to do my other eye off camera. Now I'm bringing some red into my face by putting 2 hearts on both sides of my cheek. And I'm also going to put some red on my lips, but that is just temporary. It's just temporary, I promise. Oh, now I'm doing glitter. Oh, this part was so fun. I put glitter everywhere. But let me tell you, it was probably the worst time I've ever had taking off makeup. This glitter, like, I did everything. I did like the makeup cleanser, I did the mineral oil water, and the glitter was not coming off. Even after my shower, it was still everywhere. And it's still everywhere. I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I think it was worth it. I'm pretty sure it was worth it. I mean, glitter is always worth it, isn't it? And now I'm putting the glitter on my forehead. Yeah, this whole glitter process actually took a really long time. I had a lot of glitter. I have a lot of glitter. The dollar store has packages of glitter, like 6 packages of glitter of a whole bunch of different colors for $1, and I got so much. So I have lots of glitter. And now, oh my goodness, did you see my little shimmy? I was just sprinkling glitter on me at that point. Like I said, it took a really long time to put all this glitter on. So this is about to be 30 seconds of me just putting on glitter. So I want to know, have any of you guys had COVID? And if you have, tell me in the comments how it was and what was your experience with it. And if you have any lingering side effects. And if you do, what are they? Maybe we're in the same boat. Or did you make a full recovery? And if you didn't have COVID, do you know someone that did? And if so, what was their experience? And now I'm doing the skull mouth, and this was by far my favorite part just because how easy it was. I asked for a certain face paint for Christmas because the whites that I have were horrible. When I would do skull mouths, I would have to go over the teeth again and again and again. And this face paint, I literally just dipped the brush in it, and then I used the brush as a stamp for the teeth, and it literally took me a quarter of the time to do this mouth than it used to. Like, I was so happy and so excited, and the white was so pigmented. I did not have to go over it again and again. It was a one-time application, and I was thrilled. And what I'm using is the knockoff palette from Forever Makeup, I think is what it's called. I'm using the knockoff version on Amazon because the real version is like $100. And I was not even about to ask for that for Christmas. But this is my first time using this, and I love it. And the paints are super easy to blend together. So 10 out of 10. I definitely would recommend this product. And now I'm setting it with my loose setting powder. And like I said earlier, you have to set this paint or it will smudge. And make sure to close your mouth like I'm not doing, because you see that I tasted it and it did not taste too good. And now I'm just brushing it off. And now I'm going in with that bright neon pink shade once again, and I'm kind of shading around the teeth to give the teeth more dimension. And you know that skull look that everyone does, they do the thing with the teeth. That's what I'm doing. And I'm taking that same shade and bringing it up and cutting it out kind of where the contour should be, and I'm going to blend that out later. And now I'm doing the bottom teeth thing. I have no idea what it's called. The bottom teeth thing. That's what it's going to be called. And this is actually going to take a long time to do, so thank you if you're still watching, and if you are, comment the black heart emoji. And if you don't have the black heart emoji, just comment black heart the word, and I'll like it and comment back. And we are almost done with this look. We have, I think, one more thing to do, and then the look will be completed. And now I'm carving out the cheeks again like I said I was doing earlier, and I'm just blending that out a little bit more. And I'm about to take some black eyeshadow and go in between where the teeth are to give it some dimension. There it is, and more depth. And when I do that, I'm going to take the black eyeshadow up into where I carved out my cheek, and I'm going to blend that in with the pink to give it a little bit of shadow. And I think this is the final step. I'm now doing the nose bone hole. Oh my goodness, is that what it's called? I don't know. The nose bone hole of the skull. And then I'm going to take some powder and set it. But before I do that, I'm going to forget and put some glitter on. And quite a bit of it. And then I'm going to set it when I realize I needed to set it. And then I'm taking a tiny brush and dusting it off on the sides. And then for the 50th time, I'm taking the bright neon pink shade to give it a little bit more color. And now I'm outlining it with the black from the palette that I talked about earlier. And I'm going to have to do some of it off camera because I was just so shaky. And now I'm adding glitter all over the nose to make it shiny. And here you have it, the completed Love Note Valentine's Day skull look. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to check out my other YouTube videos. Leave a like and comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for chit-chatting with me. Bye!